And so it is indisputably established that art is permitted to exist only if it renounces the right to be different. Well, I think we'll call it a day there. Class dismissed. Don't forget there's a quiz on Tuesday. Study hard, and I'll see you next week.
Hey, Tobias. Is this seat taken? Can I sit here?
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, listen, you know the book we were supposed to read?
So,
Yeah.
what did you all think of this week's literary enterprise? Leslie, let's start with you.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Mr. Roby, I found the whole thing incredibly offensive.
Ah.
Well, it was clearly discussing themes of homosexuality. I mean, the references were all there. The bit with the cherry on top, honestly, don't you think that's a bit crude for a recreational book club? I suppose you find that funny. Is the institution of marriage funny to you?
It's not about homosexuality, Leslie. It's about finding freedom from the oppressive government and the subconscious id. Obviously.
Good, good. That's very insightful, Jackie.
What I want to know is, why are the female characters such idiots? I mean, what are we, still living in the 18th century?
Here we go again.
I know, right? She's so totally over it.
It's like the author completely ignored all the possibilities of female power.
Could you give us an example?
Yes, I can. The only female character's name is Kitty. And all she does is swim. And talk about objectification of the female body.
Mr. Roby, I don't agree with Jackie's criticism.
No? What did you take away from the book, Miranda?
It was about love. Chivalric romance. I mean, Peter the postman had to cross the ice field every day. It was obviously a metaphor for the cold distance of unrequited love.
Wow, the idiocracy in this room is outstanding. The ice field wasn't a metaphor for love. It was obviously an authorial reference to the 1960 Soviet Union. And I suppose all of you think this is a lunar representation of the three moons of the cosmogony of the light-preserving solar system, when obviously it adheres to Franz Porfiry's theory of the tri-specific post-postmodernism. And the Black Sea? Obviously a reference to the sublime imagery of the corrupting nature of the decay of the post-human.
But the obvious reflection of the lovers, Kitty and Peter, is illustrated throughout the entire book. As Thomas Carlyle said, a loving heart is the beginning of all knowledge. We just can't, ignore the yummy romantic overtone of the book. The nighttime is the time of eroticism. It's sexuality, it's sexy. And the elephants, they're symbols of the unrequited love Peter has for Kitty. And classic numerology states that the number 55 is totally connected to the zodiac sign of the rooster, which is the most symbol for Aquarius. And traditionally, Aquariuses were the bringers of pleasures of flesh.
Honey, I don't know what book you were reading, but our assigned text was a flagrant violation of biblical motifs. I mean, the stairs that go up and down, that's obviously meant to relate to the afterlife, and he's trying to suggest that we have a choice in the afterlife, when if one has lived a true and devout life, unlike some authors, there will be no stairs but an elevator. And that elevator will go only up. Don't even get me started on the phallic symbols in this book. I mean, the gloves are clearly illustrated to be condoms. Condoms!
Tobias! Do you have anything to contribute to this conversation?
Sure, yeah. It's about the stuff we've been talking about. The book is called Things You Can Think. So it's about that.
That is so deep.